It's been like a month plus since I did my garden tour, so I thought I'd do another tour just so you guys can see what's been happening since the past month when we got started with our gardening, when there was really nothing. So starting off here with the pepper side, you can see here we have our cayenne peppers now. They've all, you know, grown, have some fruit in it. And here is the unknown pepper. It's not spicy. It's a type of bell pepper. It's not spicy. I don't know the name. But pretty much this is what we have on this end here. Some cayenne pepper, some bell peppers. Look at what the bell pepper looks like. At first I started off with just one, and then it took forever for the other ones to start coming up, as you can see now. And that one that has been there forever is right here. You guys see? Yep, it's turning red right now. And I'm trying to decide, should I harvest them red or green? Because when they're green, I use them for fried rice, right? When they're red, I boil them and use them for stew. So I'm like, undecided on that yet. So, but let's keep going. And mostly here to there, we have ghost peppers or habaneros. So here's a sample of, and I think I've done a video of it before. Here's a sample of the habanero peppers growing. Okay, since the last time I did my garden tour, you can see some things are beginning to fruit here. Okay, so there is, here again is habanero, and then I'm going to show you what ghost pepper looks like, which is quite different from the habaneros. If I can pull up one, not here, it's on the other side, so I'm going to move to the other side. But before I move to the other side, I wanted to show you this one. I think this is the only Cubanelle pepper that came out from the seed packet I got from Home Depot. So this one is supposed to be spicy, but we'll find out whether it's spicy or not. All of this is habanero. The ghost pepper is inside. Yeah, there it is. You guys see the difference? It's kind of like the body is wavy. I don't know if you guys see it. Do you guys see that? How it differs from the habanero pepper? I'm going to show you another one. And there is another ghost pepper. It can help right there. There you go, right there. So that's what ghost pepper looks like compared to habaneros. These habaneros are kind of big. I haven't had any habanero this big before. Do you guys see that? Wow. You see that, guys? See how big it is? This year is quite different. Like, I feel like I'm not getting as much peppers as I got last year. And I'm also getting some interesting looking peppers. We also have here, as a companion plant, basil. You'll see across within the peppers, I grew basil. This is an example of some basil. I already cut them like twice already, and I need to keep cutting them. Otherwise, like harvesting them. And if you want to harvest to continue, like if you want to continue having basils to come back to use, you want to make sure when you're cutting, you cut it rightly, so that way you keep getting some harvest. So that's it for the pepper corner. And here's our tomato section, right? From the last time we I did a tour. This is what we have for the tomatoes. This is grown crazily. You can see some tomato fruits here. Yeah, I see right here. Yep. And these are Roma tomatoes. The ones I got in the seed packet, they don't look that big, so I don't expect them to be any bigger than this. And this one here I grew from seed. So this is from the seed of this is from last year's harvest, whereas this is from the tomato packet seed from Home Depot. And it's growing. I grew this from seed, basically. When I say I grew all of them from seed, right? But I grew this one in ground, and I grew this ones, the rest of them indoors, if that makes sense. So this is the in-ground one. You can tell that it's still growing. The other ones are bearing fruits. This just started growing and flowering. And I was saying in my last video, I have to do better with pruning so that this place doesn't look like a forest. That one over here, that tomato over there, I grew it from this cutting. So basically, if you want to grow things from cutting, so you don't have to have so many plants starting from seeds, you can just grow like 4 plants from seeds. And then this is the sucker. the leaves between the branches, or whatever you want to call it, but pretty much things that grow between each other here. This is an example of a sucker. I need to get better with my terminologies, but yeah. So when you get a sucker, you can replant it and grow another tomato, and that's what's growing over there, right there. Now for this segment here is the okra and corn. I grew about at least 20 okra seeds. I think at least 20. At this point I've lost count, and they've started to bear fruit. I noticed it like last weekend, like this weekend just passed. This is an example of what okra fruit looks like, and I totally can't wait to do my okra soup, because that's my favorite. Okra and ogbono soup, hey, with some goat meat and, you know, pomo chai, too good. But here's my corn right here. This year I didn't plant much corn because my family doesn't eat that much corn like that, and it's Nigerian corn. So I wanted to maximize my space because everybody be asking for my okra. So I'm like, you know what? So I have enough stored for the winter. Let me make sure I plant as much okra as possible. For okra, the companion plant I have here is basil, also, as well as pepper. I learned this year that pepper is a companion plant for okra. I'm like, okay, cool. And this is the rest of the corner where I planted like the overflow of peppers, because I planted too many peppers. So I have some bell peppers here too, also growing, as well as the unknown pepper. I don't know what it is, but the non-spicy pepper. That's pretty much it, guys. And oh yeah, this right here is my neighbor's little plants section. She's growing some herbs there, and so yeah,